Come on, everybody feels like a big shot under the bright Monday night lights. Hi, everyone. I'm Jeannie Zelasco here with Steve Physiok, getting ready to break this thing down for you here on the 2K Sports Network. Straight ahead, it's the Pittsburgh Pirates up against the D-backs. James Shields will get the start for the Arizona Diamondbacks, currently possessing an ERA just above 3.40. DeRocher will also get the start for Pittsburgh.
Well, in his last start, he was well below the minimum for a win. In fact, on just 2 runs allowed in 3 innings of work, he picked up the loss. And quite frankly, early in the game, I thought he was mixing his pitches well and then fell into a pattern. And that's what hurt him. They all of a sudden started sitting on that fastball, but that's when he was behind the count 2-0, 3-1. They were sitting dead red, and they were hitting it hard.
And now we head out to the field with John Miller and Joe Morgan. Guys?
Okay, Jeannie. Now, from the Valley of the Sun, 2K Sports welcomes you at Chase Field in Phoenix, and we're just about ready to go with Major League Baseball.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Count is 0-1. Here's Shields. He's ready. He throws. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Reynolds. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
He swings on top of that one, and the result is an easy grounder to second.
One out, none on.
First pitch to him.
Hit to the ground over to shortstop. Drew
Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over to first.
Now here we go with the replay, Joe, and this was awfully close.
This one's going to be close at first. You see him lunge, but the ball just beats him by a whisker. He's out.
Two outs, nobody on. He throws.
Man, sometimes that 4-seam fastball up and in can be the strikeout pitch.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole, and that gets through for a base hit.
And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
He chased it off the plate and made solid contact. That's a good piece of hitting.
2 outs, a man on first.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Tracy fields it.
And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left up. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score.
DeRocher to start for them today. He's still looking for his first win this year. Swing and a miss on a pitch that bounced. Wow, that looked bad. Pitch on the way.
Here's one popped foul.
Lucero
Is there and makes the catch for out number 1.
Here's a look now at the batting order for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Chad Tracy is in the number 4 spot in the batting order. That's where the power hitters hit. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Fouled off. He throws.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. Gone! A home run!
The catcher sets up inside, but this is a guy that can handle that pitch inside. And he puts a good swing on this one. Well, he challenged him with the 4-seam fastball. That's just an overpowering fastball, but he didn't overpower the hitter. And what he did was hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, this is when it gets good, though, Joe. This is big league, hard ball. The power pitcher throwing his best fastball, and the power hitter getting right on it. A veteran umpiring crew working today, Joe.
These guys are the best, John.
Hit in the air to center field. Duffy is right there, and he hauls it in.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
2 outs, nobody on.
Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center.
Duffy
Has got it, and the side is retired. The Diamondbacks get a run on the homer and take the lead. We'll go to the top of the second. The Diamondbacks lead it 1-0.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
First pitch on the swings and pops it up. Right side of the infield. Stayers is right there, and he puts it away. Wilson
Will take his cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch.
Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle.
Drew.
And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the horse out at first.
Marlin was a late season acquisition for the Dodgers in 2006 and became one of their best hitters down the stretch, hitting .375 the last 25 games.
Sliders in there. No ball and a strike.
Count is 0-1. Here's Shields. He's ready. He throws.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Reynolds throws to first in time for out number 3. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Arizona's on top, 1-0.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1.
He delivers.
The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
There's 2 quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
And it goes foul.
On the ground to third. Gomez. His throw, not in time. That'll be an infield single.
Stayers is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate. Runner at first.
First pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And that's into right field for a base hit.
That one gets through and for a base hit.
I'll tell you what, John. That pitch was way off the plate outside, and you don't catch up with many of those. Great back control to reach out and put some good wood on that one.
Runners on first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. Hit the shortstop, could be 2. Wilson gets 1 at second.
And 2. A double play.
Great execution on the 6-4-3 double play.
And John, that was a terrific acrobatic turn by the second baseman. When you make a double play like this, it picks up the momentum for your whole team.
2 outs, runner on third.
And these fans are happy now with this one-run lead. They're letting their players hear it.
The pitch.
He can't time that knuckler there, and it's 0-1. Swung on and hit foul behind the plate. Oh, and the knuckler is swung on. Missed. Strike 3. The side is retired. The Diamondbacks get no runs on a hit, and they strand a man at third. We'll go to the top of inning number 3.
Arizona is leading
1-0.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Reynolds. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
DeRocher will get his first shot in this one right here. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He delivers.
There's a swing and a line drive. Reynolds is there to put the squeeze on it for the out.
Duffy
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down. He deals.
That's on the outside corner for a strike.
Sometimes it's really hard to gauge an off-speed pitch, and this one was fantastic. Great pitch.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. Swing and a grounder to first. Stayers. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Diamondbacks lead it 1-0.
The numbers 9, 1.
And he sends this one in the air towards center.
Duffy
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lost an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him.
Hit in the air. Duffy
Is right there, and he hauls it in.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Drew
Will be the batter. He homered back in the first.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way.
That one goes foul. And he delivers. Big swing on this one, and he sends a long high drive. This one is way back. Gone! A home run!
You're not going to find a whole lot of guys that like that pitch up and in. But here's one of them. He can drive that inside pitch, and he got good wood on it that time. Well, he hits this one out to straightaway right field, and he got just enough of it to get it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, you got to hit it at the center of percussion, as the physicists say, and hit it well enough to get it over the wall, and apparently he did, but just barely.
Good swing there.
2 outs, nobody on. On the way.
Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1. That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. As this one hops off the wall.
So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position. Tracy
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
runner on second, 2 down. Now a swing. That one is into deep right center field. This one has a chance. Gone! A two-run homer.
I know the pitcher wasn't trying to throw it down the middle, but man, when you throw it down the middle like that, you're going to give up a lot of base hits.
That time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long you're going to stay with this pitcher now. This one's hit the right center field, and for a moment there I thought they had a chance to catch it, but he had just enough to sneak it over the wall.
Yeah, you hit one out to right center. We knew he hit it well, but the way that outfielder was going back on it, you didn't know if had enough on it to make it out of here.
Well, good thing he hit the right center. If that goes to center field, he wouldn't have had enough to get it out.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. That knuckleball tied him in knots, and it's 0-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates
With a left-hander getting ready down there in the bullpen at the moment.
I think we can see him pretty quickly here, John, because they've got a left-handed hitter on deck, and I assume there's...
This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field.
Duffy
Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. We're through 3 innings now. The Diamondbacks lead 4-0.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The pitch.
Swing and a drive. Deep left center.
Wrong.
Is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
1 out, none on. He deals.
On the outside corner for a called strike.
Nice four-seamer there. That one's clearly inside the zone, hanging out on the edge.
And, whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle. And that goes through a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career. And he does it again here.
Adam LaRoche
Steps in. He finished off last year with 21 homers. He's got a career slugging percentage of .490.
First pitch, here it comes. Lays off a called strike at the knees. 0-1.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
Watches that one, and it's called a strike. 0-2. Popped way up there on the infield. Olivo puts this one away.
Lucero comes in here. Last season he had a batting average of .265. Runner at first with 2 down. He kicks, he throws.
Pop foul.
He throws.
Pop foul. Straight back. Oh, man, the big hook, and he struck him out. The side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit, and a runner left at first. On now to the last of the 4th.
The D-backs have the lead.
4-0. Hit in the air to center field.
Duffy
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. He can't time that knuckler there, and it's 0-1.
And he hits this one foul. On the ground to second.
Anderson on to first for out number 2.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
2 outs, nobody on. He throws. Back through the middle, and that one almost took the pitcher's head with it. Whoa, that was close. And it's through. That's a base hit. And with 2 down, they've got a man aboard here.
More than one guy's looked bad swinging at that ball, but he stays right with it and delivers.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing, and a ball hit well back into the stands in right.
He delivers.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Bay makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left on.
5th inning coming up.
The D-backs are on top, 4-0.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
On the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he just pounds that outside corner, gets it right out there on the black.
Got the curve by him that time, and he's in control, 0-2. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Reynolds. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
That's a nice textbook defensive play, John. This ball is fielded by the second baseman, and he gets the easy force at first base.
Marlon Anderson
Comes to bat here. This past year he hit .230. Pitch on the way.
Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0 pitch from Shields.
This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Off the wall on a hop.
He throws it over to second, and he beats the throw to second.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career, and he does it again here.
1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second.
First pitch, here it comes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he's behind that one. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Shields ready to go. Here's his 1.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Braun
Puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lost it right to the left fielder.
2 down and a runner on second. The pitch.
This one swung on and hit on a line. Drew puts it away, and the side is retired. The Pittsburgh Pirates get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Arizona is leading
4-0.
And the top of the order is coming up. And this one is fouled off. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. So it's 0-2 now to Eric Burns, who will have to swing at anything close, you would imagine.
The pitcher has him 0-2. I look for him to go inside and then back outside.
Swinging a high drive, straight away left field, racing back to the wall. Out of here, a home run.
They put that one right where they wanted it, but he watched it all the way in and was able to put a good swing on it.
Drew. No outs and nobody on.
That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. One bouncing into the wall.
And he'll hold up at second with a double.
Boy, that's some good hitting, John. That was a great pitch to throw him down on the corner, and he just fought it off and dug it out.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet.
First pitch to him.
Swing and a fly ball.
Gone! A two-run homer.
Well, John, I tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in.
Tracy. Base is empty with nobody out. He kicks, he throws.
He swings and it's a fly ball to right field.
Morgan
Hasn't played perfectly as he puts this one away.
They had him played perfectly that time, and the right fielder is able to make this play without much problem.
Base is empty with one out.
Swung on and lined out to right center. It rolls all the way to the wall.
And he's into second with a double with one out.
The Pittsburgh Pirates
With the right-hander getting ready in the bullpen.
There's a lefty on deck now, so I don't think he'll be getting the call for a little while yet.
Man on second, one out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. First pitch on the way. And he sends this one in the air towards center.
Duffy
Is right there, and he hauls it in.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lost an easy fly to center. Good pitch. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Reynolds will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
runner in scoring position at second base with two down.
First pitch, here it comes. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field.
Duffy
Makes the catch to retire the side. They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. We've played 5 full.
The D-backs have the lead
7-0.
And for the benefit of those of you just tuning in, this is John Miller. Ground ball up the middle. Drew.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
That shortstop's right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
Nobody on base with 1 out. Here it comes. Hit in the dirt. Shields.
And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first base.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
Now swinging the ball is hit high in the air to right field. Still going. Tell it goodbye.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career, and he does it again here.
LaRoche will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down.
This is swung on and hit in the air.
Gone! A home run!
Well, they get 1 run there. Still down by 5. They need the big inning. Lucero
Will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a drive. Deep left center. As this one hops the wall.
So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position.
Wilson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch. And a ground ball. Count is 0-1. Here's Shields. He's ready. He throws.
He's way ahead in the count. All the pressure falls on the hitter now. He's got to make contact.
Curveball ties him in knots as he swings and misses. Strike 3. The side is retired. The Pirates get the long ball working as they club 2 solo homers this half of the inning. Now we'll go to the last of the 6th. The Diamondbacks lead it 7-2.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. Off the wall on a hop.
He's going to try and stretch it. Hayes stops at second with a 2-bagger.
Good swing that time from a good low ball hitter. Not too upright. He really bends his knees and follows through. And it's enough to get him on base. That's good hitting.
Well, the 2K Sports hit practice will give us a look at how the team has been using the field today.
And John, they're looking like a pretty good contact club here, as they're not really pulling the ball, as there's no part of the field that's seeing more action than any other. This is not a bad team approach at the plate.
No outs, runner at second.
First pitch, here it comes. Took something off and it swung on and missed. Strike 1. He spins and throws back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Here's the pitch.
Swing at a high pop-up right up behind home plate. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Anderson over to first for out number 1.
He does his job here, gets the ball on the ground to the right side, and the runner moves over to third with 1 out.
1 out, a runner on third.
First pitch on the way. Here's the swing and a fly ball hit medium deep. Might be enough to get him in.
And that's 2 gone.
And that will not get the runner home from third.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of them. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
Man at third, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first base line.
He throws. And, oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way. That one gets through and for a base hit. So that's the RBI single to put a run on the board.
That hit just pops this thing wide open right here. Now they have a chance of just running away with it.
Well, as we head into the late innings of the game, they've got everything going their way.
And that's the result of executing their game plan and not missing out on their opportunities.
2 down, a runner at first. He delivers.
There's a bullet towards third. Gomez dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, man.
Downs is coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher in this game. He was a 4-game winner last year.
And the hitter thought that was inside, but it's right there on the corner.
Strike 2, so it's 0-2 to Marlin, and he'll need to be very, very careful.
Lined foul towards first.
A fly ball.
Burns is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. In there at the lettering on his shirt for a strike.
Even though it's a cutter, it'll get there quickly if it's up and away.
Here's the pitch. There's a swing at a ground ball. He kicks, he throws.
That pitch is a curveball away. It just stays out there, and the hitter's able to lay off of it.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the breaking ball. 2 down.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike.
Even with late movement, you try not to leave it up there.
Good movement on that cutter, and he's in the hole. 0-2. Tried to get him to chase one, but he wouldn't, and it's ball 1.
Most of your power hitters like to extend their arms on that pitch away, but that one was too far away.
The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. First pitch on the way.
That's a foul ball. Pitch on the way.
The 0-1 pitch is a curve swung on and missed. 0-2.
He throws, and it goes foul. Lucero
Drifts over and makes the catch. 1 away. Gomes will be the batter. He doubled his last time.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him, and that's off the plate away. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Ground ball to second.
Dives for it. He's got it. From his knees. Got him. What a play.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
Base is empty. 2 down here. He fouls that one off.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Anderson throws on to first in time to retire the side. First pitch on the way. Cutter just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a tough pitch to hit. Good fastball with great velocity. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
And he hits the ball foul.
Olivo is there, and he puts it away for out number 1. Morgan will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
Base is empty. 1 out. The pitch.
Starts him off with 1 in there for a strike.
Any pitcher that can spot that pitch there, they're way ahead of the game.
Here's the pitch.
Swung on and popped up. Shallow left.
Tracy makes the catch. Bay
Will come to the plate. A home run back in the 6th for him.
2 outs, nobody on. Metters is being called on now to pitch. He was a 1-game winner last year. Bases empty, 2 down.
Swing and a miss. He swung late at that one. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a ground ball.
Bay looks at strike 3 call. He's out of there.
And they don't make any noise this happening. Here come the Diamondbacks in the home half of the 8th. The Diamondbacks lead it 8-2.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. The pitch, and fouled away.
Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Olivo will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Grounded towards third, but that'll go foul.
He delivers.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
0-2, you got to concentrate on putting the ball in play. Strikeout doesn't help you here.
Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
Well, he missed with that one. He was trying to get it toward the outside corner, but he got it up.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the big swing and a drive. Deep left center field, way back there.
As this one hops off the wall. And he'll stop at second with a double.
He's a good high ball hitter. He sees that pitch up in the zone and he whacks at it. As a pitcher, you've got to know the strengths and weaknesses of every guy you face.
Olivo gets his 3rd hit of the game, and I think that means we've got a power performer on our hands, Joe.
Well, he certainly had a hot bat today. 2 hits is already a good game, so in my books, anything beyond that is just icing on the cake.
One out, a runner on second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
And he delivers. And it's fouled away.
This one swung on and hit in the air.
Fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. Couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
Two down and a runner on second.
Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1.
The pitch. Strike two. So it's 0-2 now to Eric Burns, who will have to swing at anything close, you would imagine.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
Line toward second.
Anderson puts it away for out number 3. The Diamondbacks pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Diamondbacks lead.
Nippert will be coming into pitch now. He was a one-game winner last year.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to third.
Tracy fields it.
And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman makes a nice play here. He stays on top of this one, makes a nice throw over the first, and is able to retire the runner.
One out, none on. On the way.
This one he's just going for the strikeout, letting it all go. Great velocity.
And whoa, he just got out of the way of that one as it's up the middle.
And that gets through for a base hit.
And he pulls into first with that base hit with one out.
Wilson will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
First pitch on the way. This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field.
Braun
Glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
Runner at first with 2 down.
Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side.
Here it comes.
That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Doan is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Arizona Diamondbacks.
Seemed, Joe, like they just had this one all the way, a lopsided victory.
And John, you and I always like to see close ball games, but if you're a fan of the home team, you'd like to see them beat up on the other teams. The offensive explosion today got it done for the home team.
Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Fiziak are standing by in the studio.
And thanks so much, guys, as we now turn to our Chevy Player of the Game award here at Hardball Central. Steve, this guy was a difference maker, wasn't he?
And you had a feeling going in that maybe he'd have a breakout performance today, and he proved that premonition right with a pair of moonshots to provide all the offense they needed for the victory. That's how you make a statement.
And Steve, now that our Player of the Game honors has been handed out, tonight's broadcast of Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports is over, done, kaput, bye-bye. So thanks for joining us at Hardball Central, and remember to tune in next time. I am Jeannie Zelasco, here with Steve Fiziak. We are not worthy, saying thanks for being with us, and our entire 2K Sports crew wishes you a wonderful rest of the night.